Virginia is for lovers, and it's also for foodies. Check out this video to find 10 of the best places to visit in the state. In this video, I am going to show you the 10 best places to visit in Virginia. In this video, you will see the beautiful scenery and what makes each place special. You will also get to see how close some of these locations are to one another. 10 best places to visit in Virginia. Number 1. Old Town Alexandria. George Washington's primary residence was in Alexandria, Virginia. With its classic cobblestone streets, the Old Town Historic District is a hub of activity. The Potomac River serves as the backdrop for historic structures, art galleries, antique stores, and restaurants. Market Square, which has been a part of the neighborhood since 1753 and historically housed the second-largest slave market in the country, is where the district is centered. Visit George Washington's favorite bar, Gadsby's Tavern, look around the pharmacy where he and Martha bought, or look at his pew at Christ Church to follow him. Over 80 artists now use the Torpedo Manufacture Art Center, which during World War II served as a real torpedo factory. Number 2. Virginia Beach. In Virginia Beach, there are many things to do, but the beach is the main attraction. Every guest may have the beach holiday they want, whether it's in the center of the excitement or in a quiet cove, thanks to the 14 miles of sandy shoreline and 3 separate beaches. The 3-mile Virginia Beach beachfront is the ideal location for biking, skating, and walking. There are top-notch outdoor dining establishments, maritime monuments, shops, and 4 oceanfront stages with live entertainment along the route. For children, couples, and lone tourists alike, Virginia Beach provides amusement rides, golfing, sea kayaking, boat tours, and nightlife. The first English settlers arrived in 1609, and First Landing State Park honors them.
Number 3. Williamsburg. Williamsburg is home to some of Virginia's top tourist destinations and will always be associated with the country's colonial past, which was established in 1632 as a fortified hamlet between the James and York Rivers, and served as the colony of Virginia's capital from 1699 to 1780. Both Colonial Williamsburg and historic Jamestown are enormously well-liked city block-long open-air museums. They are manned by historical reenactors wearing period attire and have reconstructed structures from the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries. The Governor's Palace, a regal building that served as the residence of 2 of Virginia colony's early governors, is the showpiece of Colonial. Additionally, there is a lot of excitement in the Williamsburg area. Busch Gardens offers thrilling attractions, including Water Country USA has thrilling slides, a wave pool, and a lazy river, making it the ideal place for a family day out. Smaller children can enjoy roller coasters and much other fun rides at Water Country USA. Number 4. Shenandoah National Park. Shenandoah National Park, which was established in the 1920s, includes a large portion of Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains as well as the state's Piedmont's undulating hills. The Skyline Drive, a 105-mile route that circumnavigates the entire park, as well as the winding Shenandoah River and its valleys pass through it. Drivers frequently pause at one of the 75 viewpoint points along Skyline Drive, which offers breathtaking views of the park's landscape and is designed to be driven leisurely. 500 miles of hiking trails, including 101 miles of the Appalachian Trail, camping areas, lodges, and restaurants may all be found inside Shenandoah National Park. Beautiful places and cascading waterfalls can be found everywhere. Beautiful places and cascading waterfalls can be found everywhere. The park is home to over 200 different species of birds, including wild turkeys, tufted titmice, Carolina chickadees, and barred owls, as well as a wide variety of wild animals, such as black bears, coyotes, beavers, foxes, deer, and cougars. Number 5. Abingdon. In Abingdon, Virginia, historical sites are simple to locate. The entire town is a National Historic Landmark and is rich with historical links, from its periphery to its brick-paved pathways in the center. At the Erie Cabin, an old Appalachian homestead, visitors can experience how people in poverty lived up until the middle of the 20th century. Alternatively, visitors can go to the Fairview Historic Homestead, a living history museum, to get a first-hand look at how immigrants lived in their new country. There are graves in the Sinking Spring Cemetery that date back to 1776. The Virginia Creeper Trail and the Appalachian Trail are excellent walking trails nearby. The Barter Theater, which has been in operation since 1933 and has hosted actors such as Gregory Peck, Hume Cronyn, and others, is the town's hub for arts and culture. Number 6. Winchester. Northwestern Virginia's Shenandoah Valley is where Winchester is located. Due to its advantageous location, it played a significant role in the American Civil War. 7 engagements took place nearby, and 5 Civil War-era forts are still in ruins. The city is currently surrounded by agriculture, primarily orchards, and picking your own apples is a significant autumn tradition. The Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival, which takes place in May and features a carnival, parade, fireworks, dances, and the coronation of the Apple Blossom Queen, has been going on since 1927. A magnificent home from the 18th century serves as the home of the Museum of the Shenandoah Valley. It has 6 acres of beautifully designed gardens and focuses on the history and art of the area. Many visitors stop by the Rocking S Ranch to ride horses in the mountains under the guidance of guides or to see the headquarters of Confederate General Thomas Stonewall Jackson. Number 7. Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge. On the Virginian side of Chincoteague Island, there is a national wildlife refuge called Chincoteague. The Chincoteague ponies are wild horses with limited stature as a result of their poor diet of salt marsh plants and grasses, which draw most visitors to this barrier island. The Sika deer and the piping plover are 2 examples of creatures that can be found in safety on the entire Virginia half of the island. Brown pelicans, merlins, red foxes, fox squirrels, and white-tailed deer can all be spotted by visitors. On the island, there are locations for ocean swimming, boating, riding horses, and operating overland vehicles. The shipwrecks that dot the island's coastline are a favorite among snorkelers and were the impetus behind the lighthouse's construction in 1833. It is legal to go fishing, crabbing, and clamming. Number 8. George Washington Birthplace National Monument. George Washington's house is no longer there. A devastating fire in 1779 completely destroyed it. The mansion where America's first president was born in 1732 has been meticulously restored, and it is furnished with items from the era. Visitors are welcome to the Memorial House as well as the Kitchen House, where historical actors portray how candles and soap were made during Washington's lifetime. While the Colonial Living Farm, with its barn, pasture, and livestock, employs conventional farming techniques and even has 2 red Devon oxen descended from Washington's stock, the Colonial Herb and Flower Garden exhibit plants from Washington's era. A 15-minute documentary about the Washington family can be found in the visitor center along with items from the destroyed house.
Number 9. Charlottesville. The history of Charlottesville, which is located in the Blue Ridge Mountains foothills, is what makes it famous. The UNESCO World Heritage Site known as Monticello, where Thomas Jefferson built his residence, is located here. Visitors can see President Monroe's residence, Highland, as well as that of President Madison, who also resided here. Visitors go to the stunning University of Virginia to see the spaces where Edgar Allan Poe studied, and Jefferson also created the campus and the first structures there. 20 wineries may be visited for sampling excursions in the Charlottesville area, and Virginia produces some of the most well-liked new wines on the market. Kayaking on the James or Rivanna rivers, cycling or hiking on miles of trails, taking picturesque drives, and other outdoor activities are all ideal.
10. Staunton. Most people generally associate Staunton, Virginia, with the birth of Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States. His birthplace, a Presbyterian mansion with 12 rooms and 12 fireplaces, is where the Woodrow Wilson Presidential Library and Museum is located. The Museum of Frontier Culture, which features 4 working farms inhabited by interpreters dressed historically, will also excite history buffs. Here, you can see what life was like on a farm in the 17th, 18th, or 19th centuries. The city is well liked by those who enjoy the arts and culture. The Blackfriars Theatre of the American Shakespeare Center regularly presents Shakespeare plays, and the Heifetz International Music Institute offers both a summer school and a summer festival. Several art schools, a university, and historic homes may be found in Staunton.